Hey, hello. How's everyone out there doing today in social media land? I hope this message finds you all doing exceptionally well. But as for me, you know the deal. I am doing a lot better than I deserve. It's me, Henry A. Nash, the founder and the author of the book Integrity Does Matter, which talks about living a life above reproach and learning to live at another level. And I'm coming to you today once again with another integrity insight moment. I want to do a brief recap of what we have been discussing for the last few weeks in regards to our Integrity Insights moments. We'll be coming from the first section of our book, Integrity Does Matter, which talks about minding our conversation because people are listening to you when you think they are not. And we've been talking about monitoring our motives and the wealth of wisdom. And we also been talking about the development of character. So today, what we want to do, we want to talk about recognizing right relationships. I believe it's very, very important because when people do come into our lives, they have a reason and a purpose as to why they are in our lives. So we're going to read an excerpt from our book, Integrity Does Matter, when it comes to recognizing right relationships. Listen to this. Others are given to us in our lives to teach us something. Living under the auspices of integrity will help you to attract those who are meant to be in your life. When we understand and know the importance of others, we become better people because of what they bring into our lives. Knowing this gives us a whole new meaning when it comes to living. Seeing how others are here to help enables us to improve and challenges us to strive for excellence. I have come across many people who tell me that they want to do better in their lives, but my response to them is that their desire must shift from being better as opposed to doing better. You catch that? Being better versus doing better. Falling into the trap of doing better apart from being better unknowingly sets us up for making a slight modification in our behavior, watch this, outwardly, but not making the change necessary to be made inwardly. It's important for us to be able to recognize and understand right relationships in our dealings with others, and here's why. Being able to recognize and understand right relationships helps us to know, recognize, and even understand the discernible difference between those who are assigned to our lives versus those who are attracted to our lives. Those who are assigned to our lives come into our lives to help us be better, and they come help us bring certain things to help us to want to become better and be the people that we are called to be, especially if we're called of God, because we want to make sure that everything that we say and everything that we do brings glory and honor to God. But there are those also who are attracted to our lives, and those who are attracted to our lives pay close attention and they monitor the manner in which how we live. And a lot of times there's things that they want to glean and they want to get from us, but sometimes we don't understand. And when they come, a lot of times they come with hidden agendas and they come with ulterior motives. And this is where being able to discern makes a key difference. The biblical text tells us in 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 3, about a relationship between Jonathan and David. And Jonathan and David's relationship models what a covenant relationship should look like in the text. The text talks about a covenant, which is a promise or an agreement that they made with each other. It went on to say that they made a covenant, a promise, or an agreement with each other, and they loved each other like they loved their own soul. And I believe that in their relationship that they were assigned to each other, not just attracted. And in their relationship, there were three key components in their relationship that have made it what it was. Number one, there was a mutual bond that each of them had with each other. I believe that they were transparent and vulnerable with one another, that they was able to share how they felt, some of their deepest thoughts and their secrets with each other, and it helped them grow. And the second thing that also would help them is they had a mutual oath with one another. What that mean that they was able to say, look here, if you look out for me, I'll do the same for you. If you have my back, I'll do the same for you. So that mutual bond and that mutual oath was very, very important. And the third key, I believe that they had in their relationship, that it was a growing relationship. So it helped them to be able to grow and to help them to be able to be there for one another when they needed each other the most, which was very, very important. So I want to share this here also with you as well. Or listen to this. If we are to receive and relate to those who have been added to our lives to help us be better, then we must first recognize what we are lacking in our own lives and allow others to give us what is needed to help, and not be content with doing better, but being better. And the way we do that is we must be willing to give that person, what I like to say, a place of permission in our lives. No one can help you apart from you allowing them access into your lives to be able to help you. I understand it's risky. It's very, very risky because we know a lot of times the help that we need, we don't know the motives and the intent of others. But I had to learn the important lesson that not everyone is out to get me. And when I learned that important lesson, the eyes of my understanding become more enlightened, that when people were assigned to my life, I was able to recognize those right relationships, and I placed a very, very high value on those relationships. Author Brene Brown, this is what she said, quote, this is what she said. She said, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It is never weak to ask for help when you know you need help. So don't be afraid to ask for help. And as you do that, ask God to be able to help you to recognize and understand right relationships when people come into your life, especially when they're coming to help you be better in order for you to do better. So that's our integrity insight for today, recognizing right relationships. But before I go, I want to remind you again, visit our website, integritydoesmatter.com. Pick up a copy of this amazing, thought-provoking, life-changing book, Integrity Does Matter, and help us fulfill this global mandate that we have been given to take the message of integrity to the nation, one person at a time. And when you do, we'll make sure we autograph it, and we will give you a complimentary wristband so that you can help us promote this message of integrity, taking it to the four corners of the earth. And we'll also give you a complimentary bookmark also as well, and an ink pen to go along with it. And we also would like for you to do three other things for us. Like, comment, and share our videos on your social media platforms. And on our social media platforms, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook. Integrity Does Matter. If you type that in, that will take you to our social media platforms, and you can keep up with what we're doing in this assignment that's been given unto us. And also, if you have groups, youth groups, organizations, men's groups, conferences, or whatever it is that you would like for us to be able to come and share the message of integrity, we would love to. You can reach us at 254-624-3427. You can reach us at that number, or you can also email us at integritydoesmatter@mail.com, and someone will get back to you at our earliest convenience. But we really, truly appreciate all of the love and the support that we have been given here at Integrity Does Matter. We believe that the current climate and culture in which we are living right now, integrity is most needed, and we're going to advance this message. We're going to do everything we can by the grace of God to share it with others. I also want to remind you to tune in next week. We have something very, very special that we want to present to you guys also as well. So you don't want to miss next week. So make sure you set your watches and set your times, do whatever you got to do to tune in next week so that you can join us, because we have something very special that we want to present to all of those who follow us and support us. And again, thank you so very much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention. We appreciate all that you do. And remember, how you live your life says more about you than you can ever say about yourself. Why? Because integrity does matter. Y'all take care. God bless you. And Lord willing, we will see you next week. Love you. Bye.